Good afternoon. My name is Walter Williams. I'm a HUD 203K consultant. And this afternoon, I'd like to discuss the final draw. The final draw is the last draw of a particular project. It's when, by the time I come out there to do that last draw, that means the project is complete. So let me explain to you for a few minutes what does completion means. First thing of all, if you have to pull permits on a project, that means every item attaining to the city as far as draws and inspections will have to be complete and signed off as approved. The second item, and this is one of the most important ones, is 1 month prior to the completion of a project, you'll receive an email from me stating that this is going to be the last inspection. And what does that mean? That means that I highly encourage the borrower and the contractor to schedule an appointment to go to the project and do what we call a walkthrough. And the purpose of the walkthrough is to make sure that any items that was damaged during the project or, for example, would be addressed and adhered to. As a borrower, you pay attention to the quality of the workmanship that was done at that time. Even though a contractor got paid for previous draws, it doesn't mean it's complete, because at the end of the day, the contractor have to go out there and do their final walkthrough with their subs to make sure the quality of that work is being done. A punch list item will be created, and the purpose of that punch list is to make sure that the contractor address all those items that the two of you agreed to. And normally that would be forwarded to me as a consultant so I can take a look at it. So I do my last draw. I want to make sure the punch list items is being adhered to. So all of those things is part of the completion of a project. Last but not least, the contractor, you will write a letter to the borrower stating that the work has been done in a professional manner. Both parties sign off on it, and that letter comes to me. And so when I would submit the final documentation to the lender, all of that will be put together and submitted. Now the contractor, the lender, once that documentation has been complete and submitted, they're going to do their last diligence. One of them is all the holdbacks that's going to occur on the project that will be released. Any liens that may have been levied to that project has to be researched and confirmed that it didn't happen, and a few other things they have to do on the lender side. So once those things are complete, they release the final check to the contractor. Now, at that time, once it's submitted, normally the borrower will move into their homes and they'll enjoy the new process, the new renovation that was undertaken. One last thing about that, normally the warranty of the work lasts from 12 to 18 months depending on the contractor. So if anything happens after that fact, then that's when they reach out to the contractor and they'll go through their diligence to get those issues corrected. So I just wanted to walk through the final processes of the fifth draw, or we say the final draw, in a rehab project.